Gold ship is set to face off against Station Flash and Larry McKinnon. Only the best of the best gather for this Grand Prix race. One cannot even hope to seize victory without training hard for it. It's time to get serious today. Psych myself up as I head for the trainer's office, only to be distracted by the sound of laughter and ultimately... Oh ho ho ho! The essential element to being the best Umamusume of all is simple, and that is overwhelming beauty. Why, with my incomparable loveliness, dominating Paris Fashion Week would be out of a trifle. But a trifle. That was the word but, not out. But a trifle. Oh ho ho ho! Oh ho 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 ho! Hey, hold it right there. He's after Gold Chip with all my might. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Beauty! There, now that's what I call aesthetics. I'll have the whole world ensnared in no time. What lofty dreams you have. Who's that? However, it would behoove you to save the ensnaring the world talk until you can best me. You. Indeed. 'Tis I, the living embodiment of beauty. The chosen child graced with heavenly light, none other than Tiamapro. Go! How dare you rob me of my grand introduction? It seems it would also behoove me not to underestimate you, Golshi. Very well, let us settle this matter once and for all. Today we shall establish whose beauty is superior, and upon whom the matron goddess of our art most favorably smiles. Sounds great, let's do it. Get ready to be awed by the power of my sandpaper-polished beauty. Hey, get over here, trainer. Me? You be the judge of this beauty contest, and you'd better cast your vote fairly. Thanks to Gold Chip's very firm suggestion, I find myself serving as arbiter of their battle. And so it begins. Alright, let's see you try to act out this. A weeping willow dancing in the breeze atop a hill. Well, that wasn't half bad. Now, allow me to issue your challenge. White feathers dancing down from the heavens. Wow, what do you think? Yeah, perfect, as expected. Oh, I'm just getting started. I'm only using a quarter of my strength right now. As am I. Now, where is my next challenge? Our largest clam. A lonely rose blooming in twilight. A stalk of seaweed living in the modern world. A flash of azure lightning from beyond the clouds. The heated battle carries on. We've been at it for 4 hours. Indeed, yet no clear victor has emerged. Loath as I am to admit it, it seems I have no choice but to acknowledge your prowess. I was just thinking the same thing. Your power level is a match for mine. You are a worthy opponent. We should do this again sometime. Then we can settle this once and for all. I wouldn't have it any other way. Victory shall be mine in our next battle. So their competition ends without me having to say a word. Gold Chip versus TM Opera O. Draw. To be continued. Alright. Well, unfortunately, I would like to start racing in races. And I think I will be doing this one. How many skill points have I? 137. Yeah, let's do this race. Whoa. Okay. Dang, my stats are still like insane. This is a G1 too. That's crazy. Race. Okay, let's hope that I can win this. I mean, I shouldn't have any issues, but I've had issues in the past for no reason, so... You never know. Hopefully. Why did you fall back like that? Why doesn't your special thing activate ever anymore? I heard that. Come on, stay in the lead. Yes, okay. I don't know how I'm coming so close. I don't know how it's like so close every time when my speed's so insanely high. Unless they make it intentionally more difficult. Yeah, I know. I'm curious about the predictions on this one. That would be a lot. That's a lot of fans I can get from this, huh? Skills, okay. I want to do this speed training though. I really want to do the speed training. Okay, now let's do this race. Okay. Okay. Firm conditions is good. I like that. I like firm conditions. This is a long race too. I think I have an S rank on long races, right? So that should be helpful. I'm in the lead. Can we keep that? Go with the flow. That's good. Anything that I can get is amazing. Okay. Wow. Wow. Let's keep this lead. Thanks. Yeah, Opera O was a little bit back there. Alright. Alright, so if I can win this next race, then I should have enough fans, I think, to make a special level up. Not that she's ever activating it. Rah! Peace, peace. Yeah. Alright, what are the predictions here? Yeah. Let's go. The day of Gold Chip's grand battle with Asian Flash in the Arima Keenan has arrived. I'm gonna land a big one today. Let's do this thing. Gold Chip is even more pumped than usual and absolutely ready to go. You know my dad was a fisherman, right? Well, he told me something one day. He said, rough waters are inevitable in life, but you've got an angler's spirit strong enough to ride them out. I bet Flash is trying to land a big one, just like I am. But I'll never let her take over the line where the Kuroshio Current and Oyashio Current meet. Let's take my old man's name on it. I'm gonna go out there and catch 100 squids. No, scratch that. 1,000 squids for all. Gold Chip's so powered up that she leaves before I can even wish her good luck. My guts is lower than a lot of people's, but also it's a long and I have an S on long, which is nice. Alright. Let's get a win out of this. Let's get a win, hopefully. Uma Stan is good. Let's get a win. I want her special whatever skill to activate because, I mean, I'm gonna be leveling it up with these by getting more fans, so if it's never activating, then that's useless. So I lost this race last time. Several times apparently. Well, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't have enough clocks. I can't remember. But I lost here, I think. And I just won. So that means we're doing pretty good, you know? Thanks. Thanks. Next. Alright. Next. This is perfect. Oh yeah, landed a big one. Gold Chip finishes up another fantastic race. You did great. This is how an Umamusume of the sea lives. Now to wave my fishing banner and let everyone know of my big haul. Superb, as expected, Golshi. Well, if it isn't Flash. You've got a good angler spirit yourself. You practically heaped your own fishing boat to capsizing. You honor me with your praise. By the way, do you remember our agreement? Sure do. You said you'd trade me your shark fins if I landed the legendary giant squid, yeah? There seems to be a discrepancy in your memory of the details, but as promised, this is now yours. Huh? Why, this is... A hint to Eden's location as entrusted to me by a certain individual. So all I have to do to find Eden is do what this says? Apologies, but I cannot say. I am but the messenger. However, if you follow the directions closely, we shall surely meet again. Goodbye. Ah, now that's interesting. What's it say? You're curious too, huh? Alright, I'll read it to you. In truth, Eden lies beneath the wave. Seeking it blindly would be a nigh impossible task. Thus, a puzzle in 4 parts has been prepared to aid you. Collect the clues by facing even more formidable foes. Yours truly, the Book of Secrets. Challenge strong opponents to get hints and solve a puzzle, huh? Nice, now I can use my brains and bronze. Considering what Flash said earlier, I have a feeling I'll be racing her again soon. Oh, this is fun, let's do this. Still just can't get over that offhand, yours truly, the Book of Secrets thing at the end. Besides, who gave Asian Flash that information in the first place? Should be more concerned about this whole thing, but as long as Goldchip is motivated to race, I find myself willing to let it slide. To let a lot slide, actually. Alright, Tenno Show. Alright. We're doing Goldchip on our first shrine visit of the new year. Dang it, why? Say it ain't so! For some reason, Goldchip gets upset about something the second we step onto the ground. How can this be? It's only been a year, and yet... Actually, I did make it this far, because I think I got to Valentine's Day. What are you talking about? Yakisoba, of course. What else would I be talking about? You're going to have to elaborate. Every year at this time, a bunch of food stands pop up at shrines and stuff, and there's always been a yakisoba stall. But look, I don't see a single yakisoba stand around this year. Why, did yakisoba do something wrong? Did it? Beats me. I don't know what goes into setting up the food stand, but it's probably just a coincidence that no yakisoba stalls are set up this year. Curses upon curses! How dare they treat yakisoba with such disrespect? Looks like I have to take things into my own hands. I've made up my mind. This year I'm appointing myself as the Umamusume ambassador of yakisoba. I'll spread the word and educate the whole world about what makes yakisoba so great. And I won't stop until yakisoba retakes its rightful place as the world's best junk food. And you'll be right behind me, of course. So what's our first strategy? Doubt there's a right answer in this situation, but I try to answer genuinely. Energy, stats, or skill points. Let's get energy. Deepen our understanding, you say. Yes, it is imperative that I am the world's #1 connoisseur of yakisoba. Otherwise, how else can I get others to understand its rich appeal? Listen up, yakisoba. I'm going to do everything I can to understand you. I'll love you more deeply and passionately than anyone. Let's do a guts training. Goldchip told me she wants to go shopping, so here we are in the shopping district. Haha. Snagged some sesame miso flavored space macarons. I want to try the sweet and savory fried chicken and the boiled egg flavors too, so they're on my list for next time. What's with all the hustle and bustle over there? Step right up and try your luck with our New Year's raffle. This year's grand prize is a hot spring vacation for 2. I want this. Did you hear that? There's a raffle. Speaking of, I got a piece of paper when I bought the macarons. Must be a raffle ticket. Want to give it a try? Yeah, forget going big or going home. I'm aiming for the booby prize. Yeah. Small plastic ball. Would you looky here? You've won the 3rd prize. Here's your carrot. Dang it. Aw man, 3rd prize and it's just 1 carrot. Neither the booby prize nor the grand prize. I don't even know how to react, but I turned a piece of paper into a carrot, and that's got to be a miracle of some kind, right? Thank you, paper. Thank you, carrot. It just goes to show that food is precious. We discussed just how grateful we are for the single carrot the whole way home. Okay. The New Year is dawned, and with it the world of senior races opens up before us. In fact, some big races like the Spring Tennis Show and Takarazuka Keenan are right around the corner. Hope Goldchip can keep going strong this year. With my hopes high for the future, I begin prepping for a training session for Goldchip, but she doesn't show up. I have no choice but to search the academy for her after some time. So I've got a question for you, Tikizo. Even though we're students now, we've got to go out into the real world someday. What do you think we'll need when the time comes? Good question. I don't know. The answer is simple. We'll need normie power. What? What's normie power? I'll tell you. It's the ability to fit into society like a gear and get down to work lickety-split. You can go rocking the boat, you know? You can't go rocking the boat, you know? You gotta do what floats people's goats. Well, that makes sense. We wouldn't want to sink any goats. Exactly. And now that the preface is out of the way, I want to test out my own normie power. Time to get my lickety-split on. Quick, come with me. Can't let Gold Chip out of my sight, so I do my best to keep up with them. Behold, a train station, the battlefield of the normies. The battlefield? How so? Isn't it obvious? There are rules for riding trains. No matter what befalls you within those walls, you can't make a scene. You may be starving or get the sudden urge to whistle, but you may have to endure that suffering. That's what normies do. Wow, normies sure have it rough. Today we walk in their shoes. It's time to prove we can fit into society. I challenge you to see who can stay quiet the longest on the train. You're on. Sounds hard, but I'll do my best. And you, trainer, don't think I didn't notice you standing there, spying on us the whole time. Busted. It's on you to see this battle to the end. Determine the winner of our contest, and therefore who fits into society better. That's how I got roped into overseeing Gold Chip's battle with Winning Ticket. Click, clack, click, clack. 15 seconds in. I have to focus. Crab, shrimp, squid, octopus. Yeah, I'm a normie. 30 seconds in. Scallop, sea bream, shrimp, dolphin, crab. Dolphins are mammals. Normies don't panic. Play it cool, nice and easy, smooth and steady. 45 seconds in. This self-proclaimed marine biology expert like myself makes such a rookie mistake. The shame, the shame. I gotta hold still, hold still, hold still, hold still. Finally, after just 1 minute. Gah, I can't take it anymore. The doors have hardly begun to open before they're squeezing themselves out onto the platform. I couldn't breathe in there. I thought I was a goner for sure. Yeah, I'll never take breathing for granted ever again. If there's one more thing that'll stick with me after today, it's that dolphins are mammals. That's one mix-up I won't be making again. Competition is over before I can declare a winner. Gold Chip versus Winning Ticket. Draw. To be continued. That night, Gold Chip has yet another strange dream. Ship of gold, resting beneath the waves. Your quarry draws near. Radiant, uncharted territory awaits your arrival. What was that? Oh, I know. It was probably another dream about that Eden thing. But man, I know I've heard that voice before. Somewhere. It makes me feel weirdly nostalgic. Good morning, Gold Chip. Quite late to rise today, aren't we? Morning. Funny, McQueen makes me feel the same sense of nostalgia as my dream. It's just like the smell of the tatami mats at my Gramps' place. I beg your pardon. I hope you're not speaking about me. No, hang on. McQueen smells slightly different. If I had to say, my dream reminded me more of like the smell of dirty socks after a hard day's work. That's went up by 5. Okay.